is in the air, and we are racing at Nashville.
We're going to see them 3, 4 wide here early in the race. They know how important getting positions is early. Oh, sideways. Lane Riggs almost took out Caden Honeycutt.
4 wide back there. Daniel Hemrick right in the middle of that sandwich. Grant Enfinger right there as well. But look at Raja Caruth on the move.
Brought Jake Garcia with him. Good run up the bottom. Oh, and now Jake's sideways. These guys are barely hanging on, Regan.
And we didn't see a lot of this in practice, Michael. We didn't see these trucks getting so loose on the bottom, but as they're getting side by side, don't know if it's a product of the traction compound or what, but they are jumping sideways if there's a truck on the outside of them right now.
A couple of them had cording early in practice, so maybe just little trepidation for a few. A little too loose for others.
I think it's that pack they're in. You know, there's no aerodynamic side force, and so they're just racing hard, and they're nearly crashing.
Caution is out fluid in turn 1, we're being told.
Well, maybe that's why they were sideways. Rick.
That would definitely cause it if that was the case. Some great saves, though, early on there, and in terms of what was going on with Lane Riggs and them.
That's a great...
3 wide for the lead. Corey Day to the lead. What a battle up front.
Just a bold move by Raja as we see him get loose off of turn 4 there to go through it. He was on the apron as he made that move, and sometimes you don't get away with that when that happens.
Don't you think this is all about how dominant Corey Heim has been all year long? These guys say, we've got to get to him early. We've got to make something happen, and they did it. And you know how long it lasted, Regan? 1 lap. And look who's back out front.
Corey Heim back to the point. The 34, Lane Riggs, running second right now. Kyle Busch on that restart, a restart violation.
Oh, he talked about not loving his truck. Now he's going to have to go to pit road. He'll be a lap down. It's going to be a long night for Kyle Busch in that 07.
Early for Kyle, they'll have to focus on just trying to do whatever they can to be in the right position when the stage break or maybe the next yellow happens to come. As we see here, Raja Caruth getting another run on Corey Day there, and we're going to see 3 wide. Wow.
You thought differently of it, but Caden Honeycutt started second. He fell back to 5th, lost a few spots on that initial start of the race.
When did he think that would be a good idea, Regan? He just thought he'd give it a whirl?
Very aggressive move. You've been talking about it, right? You've got to get him on these restarts as we see Kyle Busch hit pit road right now to serve his penalty, but you got to get him on the starts and restarts of the race, and that makes guys do things they wouldn't otherwise do sometimes.
There you see Lane Riggs on the left of the screen. He's second to Corey Heim. Lane only ran 6 laps in practice. They had a tire issue. Regan and I both talked to Lane about that. He said he's not worried about it at all. There was just a little bit of a fender rub. They corrected that. And we talked also earlier in practice, Regan, that these front row trucks, they can pace with Corey Heim. Can they beat him? That's a different story. But they've got the same speed at times that we've seen Corey Heim have.
And Lane Riggs brought a brand new race truck here, so that was one of those new issues that they had, but they got it all cleared now. Staying right on the heels of Corey Heim.
I think the key for Lane Riggs is going to be, as we see Ty Majeski working his way up through the field, the key for him is going to be what happens on those long runs. They didn't get that read in practice like everybody else did, and Ty Majeski, we knew that he would be fast to start the race off and already up 6 positions, trying to work his way past his teammate Luke Fenhaus there.
It's tough sledding, though. We talk about it a lot. There's Tanner Gray on the outside. The truck series is so competitive. Once you get inside the top 20, I mean, you're racing against trucks that can literally win the race, and so making those moves is very difficult.
Dawson Sutton in the 26th. The local boy lives in Lebanon, Tennessee. The rookie had some really nice...
Quick, Jamie, for him, and you know, you got to imagine you got a teammate up there leading the race. Those 2 trucks, although they might be different in setups based on what each driver wants, they've still got the same stuff available to them all. And I would expect to keep seeing Chandler move up through the field here and gain that track position just based on what we're seeing out of Lane Riggs alone. Good
start of this race, too, for Williams Wallace in that one truck. Had some solid speed as Chandler closed on him, but Williams has been able to hold him off in that sound year number 1. And he's right behind his teammate, Gio Ruggiero. So many great young racers that are here for us to watch and at times marvel over. There you see the 13 of Jake Garcia getting a report from pit road that maybe his shifter handle has broken completely off, Regan.
Wow.
And that's gonna be an issue, Michael. If indeed that
have to use the
if
metal
it's
thing.
completely gone and he has nothing to grab there,
That'll be
they're
all right
gonna
if
have
you
to find a way to put something on there just so he can shift that truck and get through restarts and get through pit
You just
road
use that metal
and the
rod.
other things that he needs to do.
That's all you got to do.